Welcome to Wayland Sports Broadcasting here. Live, we bring you the round of 16 in the MIAA Division II Volleyball State Championship between the Wayland Warriors and the Greater Lowell Tech varsity volleyball team.
The Gryphons.
Wayland coming into this one 19-2. They are the number one seed in Division II. And Greater Lowell coming in at 16-5. They are the 17 seed. And they defeated the 16 seed in 5 sets to get here. Coach P, this is going to be a good one. They should be able to coast past this team, but they can't take anything for good.
Yeah, I mean, it is the playoffs, so anything can happen, but being the number one seed, going against the number 17, you got to believe that Wayland has a big edge here.
Yeah, Wayland has been battle-tested. The only loss in Division II that is relevant is that Westfield loss. They are the number 2 seed, so they wouldn't have to see them until the finals. And Wayland just looking to continue forwards and advance and have another easy matchup here. None of the top seeds have been knocked out at all in this bracket so far. I just took a look. And Wayland going to hope to keep that the same, at least here.
Yeah, Wayland's end of the stretch, they're really their schedule gave them that edge over Westfield. Right now, let's go to the lineups.
Yeah. So as the captains come out and we get ready to get going, or as the teams get set up, do their little handshake. Coach P, you think we're going to see a lot of people play today?
So I got a chance to talk to Coach George. That first round, they were able to play almost the entirely second, third string guys. He's really going to put his varsity to the test today as they're going to get ready to move on to the round of 8. He wants to see his varsity guys get the most time today. So, no, I don't. We saw that on Saturday. We're going to see the varsity today.
We're going to see varsity, you think, for the most part. At least.
For the most part.
Yeah, I'm sure Layden said he'll give guys chances, but sounds like only guys who are going to actually see the court are going to play.
Correct, as they get ready. Crowd giving us a little pep talk here. That's always good.
Yeah, it's great. As you see out there, Finn Bell, who will be playing Division I volleyball next year at DUville University out there back at center court. I believe he didn't play a point last.
No, he did not. No,
he did
Coach
not.
rested. Coach rested a lot of the varsity guys.
Fully, it wasn't even a thing as they defeated Pioneer Charter School of Science in straight sets. And a lot of other guys got the opportunity to play and show how they could be MIAA starters on playoff teams.
Absolutely.
Carlos Villatoro had 5 kills. Andre Vieira also had 5 kills, and Aiden Curry led the team with 7 kills, 12 assists, 3 aces. And Brennan Smith had a couple of kills as well.
And here we go.
Underway. Good job by Max Walsh to get the kill. Zach O'Donnell going to serve. Whalen will look to try to create a gap early in this first set. This one will be passed, and like there that Simon
penalty,
Jr. touched the net. Quickly, Whalen able to earn a point on their serve after getting the side out.
This Whalen team has just been getting a lot of accolades and setting records, one being Zach O'Donnell. Zach O'Donnell got his own record, but had 1,000 assists this year in his career here at Whalen High School as only a junior.
As Greater Lowell was able to answer with a nice kill there that was blocked out of bounds as Bell tries to kill it, and they're going to stop play. And I'm not sure what happened, but Whalen gets the point. Bell with his first serve of the day. Bell with the ace. The first of many we should see from the Warriors and Bell. He puts Wayland out to a 4-1 lead in this first set as they quickly create some distance between themselves and the number 17 seed.
Yeah, they had a long road trip up here from Greater Lowell.
That one just missed as he tried to hit the corner, so a service error there for Bell. And
just a bit outside. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
What movie is it?
Wait, no, I haven't seen it.
Naked Gun. Naked Gun. The old Naked Gun.
I've seen the new one.
Yeah, you've seen the new one. Well, the old one.
And
here we go. Ball coming right at us.
That serve goes wide. That serve goes wide and towards us, and I just passed that to Mason Lee. Who's gonna serve.
I think we got hit by a ball last time we were here, too.
That keeps happening. We might have to move our booth, but that one is set up, and
there you go.
The kill goes wide, so no kill, as Eli Rivera tried his best but missed. Lee able to earn a point on his serve. We see Brandon Smith and Varun Buchenwald out there. Smith played a lot in that game last week, but he's still out there today as Lee, the libero, is going to serve. They'll pass it, and a good dig there. Buchenwald will kill it through the double block.
Absolutely.
Six to 2 for the Warriors. As the Warriors just get settled in here.
Yeah, earlier this week we got to sit down with a bunch of the starters, and they talked about the impact that Mason's really had on this team, who just had a great serve. Really versatile player all over the place. They were really happy with the way he's been playing. And so is with everybody on this team. They're having a fantastic year, and that's not going to happen unless everybody plays a big role.
As Buchenwald was looking for his second kill, and that one went wide though. Bell passes it to O'Donnell, up to Engelhardt, who gets the kill through the double block. So far the double block has not been able to hold back the Warriors when it's on target. They lead it 7-3 here in this first set, and now Brennan Smith will get to serve.
Hit
Smith with the ace.
With the line, right on the line. You know, Brendan was one of those guys that we got to sit down with this week, and he talked about him coming over from another school, being part of this volleyball team, and really loving the team culture that Coach George sets for him. He's done a great job.
Smith's serve is blocked, but out of bounds as they're able to get the kill. Joel De La Cruz.
And receiving it.
As O'Donnell up to Engelhardt, and I think they touched the net, and yes, they did. So
we had
back-to-back points for Greater Lowell. As they cut that Wayland lead back to 3. You hear Pam Moriarty, one of the assistant coaches for Greater Lowell, being very vocal, trying to coach her team into this. As the service error there gives Vern Buchenwald a chance to serve. He's been one of the better servers on this team this year. He serves at 9-5 here. Nearly an ace, but a good save. But he's going to give Wayland a really easy shot at this as Engelhardt with a kill.
Yeah, and again, that's that assist that I was talking about from Zach O'Donnell, that he's just great at setting his players up.
Absolutely.
For success.
Good passing for him. One of the best passers on the team. If not the best. As Buchenwald is serve. It's returned, and
nice dig.
Buchenwald will dig it and then lob it over. As Greater Lowell just puts it into the net. It's 11-5 Wayland quickly here in this first set. As Buchenwald now serving again. Into the corner and wide. That one too strong, and now it'll be Aiden Sam, the senior, trying to prevent this from being his last ever game here. As Buchenwald will pass it. Good job by Greater Lowell.
Yeah, nice move by Dylan.
A crafty play from Simon Camus. That's back-to-back points for Greater Lowell. And this is a very young team, as Aiden Sam, the only senior besides Nick Lye on the roster. So only 2 seniors, as that one just skims over the net. And Greater Lowell will win another opportunity as it's blocked. Good teamwork, and
Dylan just lost the ball there. You know, he turned ready for it.
Under the net?
No, it landed right behind Dylan.
Oh. So, yeah, the point for Greater Lowell there, and they've got themselves within 3, and they really do have their hands full with this matchup today. Nice. Touch the net, and a really rough string of play for the Warriors right now as they watch their lead of 6 go down to just 2 here.
Yeah, Greater Lowell's hanging in here.
Aiden Sam serves it into the net.
And it's not like Wayland that's their starters out there right now. There's no second team guys out there. So
maybe this is partly why Coach George insisting on playing all the starters today. He wants them to shake the rust off, because you don't want this in a quarterfinal matchup.
No, next
time, and it's very early in the set, but I'm sure they want to play a little bit better. A good block there, and Wayland back in the front.
All right. I give it to Greater Lowell right there. That was a great save.
Yeah, that was incredible by Tyson Yut Chen, but not enough as the Warriors still get the point.
But this team, they came to fight. They're here to play, so I give them a lot of credit. It's always a little nerve-wracking going up against the number 1 seed.
Yep, and probably a bigger crowd than they're used to as well, as it's fairly well attended, not as packed as it always is, and as it will be in the later rounds, but
the 4 o'clock start, I think, made that tough. There's still a lot of teams practicing, girls lacrosse, so having a 4 p.m. start, but they did that because, Wayland tonight has senior awards, Nathan, as you're a senior. So the awards are tonight, so they had to play the game a little early because they wanted to make sure that Finn and Max and Dylan all have a chance to be there.
As Bell with a massive kill.
What a kill.
And speaking of kills, Bell broke the state record in kills. And Coach P, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, really exciting talking to Coach George about it, what that meant because, kills, I don't really know what it means. But, again, he said it's like a football player. As a football coach, he put it in terms I would know is scoring 3 touchdowns a game throughout his career. I mean, that'd be a very impressive. So, again, Dylan went and he earned the state record, okay, the state record. He beat Jalen Penrose of Cambridge Ringe Latin School, who set the record with 1,422 kills back in 2010 to 2013. And Finn broke that record and is only, just added 1 or 2 that we've seen already today. So he's climbing. He's going to make that number really hard for anybody else to break for years to come.
Just incredible. And it is to my understanding that these kills will count in this playoff set.
Well, that's a great question, Nathan. I believe it will.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about that. You're right. Is it only regular season?
I mean, I believe so, too. I know in football you would totally
absolutely
count yards, so I think it wouldn't be any different.
I agree with you. I would think that these kills count.
Yeah, in most sports they usually count unless it's a pro sport. That's the only sport I see where they really keep records reserved for the regular season. And so Bell just adding on here with more and more kills, trying to make that record last longer and longer as he serves here. A beautiful ace.
I wouldn't know what to do if that serve was coming at me. You think you and I could stop that?
No. As Bell really taking advantage of the chance to really mess around with his serve in a game like this. Sometimes that will miss and he'll have some service errors with the speed that he's putting on these serves. But as I speak, he has one. But this is the opportunity he gets to try to really turn up the heat. I'm sure he'll turn it down a little in those bigger games, but it's fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Really cool. And I'm sure he loves putting all that extra velocity on it. Smith with a kill. He has a few in this first set as Wayland leads it 18-12.
Just wait till they flip sides of the court, Nathan, and that serve from Finn Bell's going to be coming right at us.
Yeah,
we'll duck it.
Yeah, we'll have to watch out. As Mason Lee going to serve. As this one comes towards us, but it was wide, and one of the players for Greater Lowell kind of in disbelief that one was out, but that one was very clearly long. So Wayland leads it by 7 in this first set.
All right, just missed on
Service
there.
error there brings them back within 6, and like we said, they are here to fight. They won in 5 sets, so they clearly wanted to be here. They had a way to go home. They were 1 set away from being sent home and not having to drive all the way out to Wayland here. But here they are. There's that one off the hands of Greater Lowell, and Wayland gets another point. But they definitely had a way out, and they wanted to play this game and wanted to earn a spot in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's high school sports. Anybody can win. I mean, I don't know if you're following the MIA baseball, but Division I, Taunton, the number 1 seed, lost the other night.
That is not something I knew, and that is pretty crazy, actually. But it makes sense. It can be hard in baseball, especially where you have one game to decide how are you going to use your pitchers. Because if you have a couple, if you have a couple of arms and you have to play a couple times a week, you have to decide how you want to use them. And if you're too aggressive, then you leave yourself with no one in the later rounds. But if you're not aggressive enough, that's what can happen.
Very true. Baseball is different that way. But I was just pointing out that, a number one seed can still lose.
Yeah, in any sport.
Yeah.
I know in football there was a close call a couple of years ago. I remember nothing happened, but I remember there was a game or two where it was really close.
Absolutely. And this year in basketball, you saw the number 14 seed in Bishop Fien make it all the way from the 14th seed to win the championship.
Yep, as that big man put them on their shoulders.
Absolutely, yeah.
That
Pitcher who's going to Texas, yeah. His mind escapes me. But again, a 14 seed.
As Will Conley serving for the first time today. And now with a 10-point cushion behind the Warriors. And that one just off the net, but it looks like it'll be saved. As O'Donnell passes it, Engelhart. No kill, or he does get a kill. Whalen now with 11 set points.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing, Nathan, is Alex Perlman, the young sophomore star. He's on the bench right now. Not quite sure why, but
Conley serving for the set and a service error. Yeah, we'll get word on that if we can.
Absolutely, yeah, we'll check on that.
I'm interested in that too. I just assumed there was some kind of injury.
Or again, saving him again for the next round. But again, it looks like there's most of the starters out here.
That's a beautiful serve. One of the better ones we've seen on either side from Joel De La Cruz. He gets an ace. First Greater Lowell ace today. But 9 more set points they'll have to fight off. There's De La Cruz. That one goes wide. And that'll end this first set as Whalen comfortably takes it 25-15.
I actually got to see some other guys get in the game there. As you pointed out, Will Conley came in to serve. I noticed that Aiden Curry was also in. So they got a couple different looks, some guys in there. But again, still led it.
Yeah, you want people ready, of course.
Absolutely. Still left their two big guns in there with Dylan Engelhart and Finn Bell. They just finished that whole entire game. And let's be honest, if they're going to win a state championship, it's got to be behind those two guys who've been on this team since they've been freshmen. They've been on this varsity team. They've seen the pain over the last 2 years, coming up short and taking second in the state. And I think their senior year, they want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. This a tough thing to face, having to go back and try to win after back-to-back losses. But you are the favorite, or maybe one of the best. You're definitely the 1 seed, and you have a great chance at it here.
Yeah, that number 2 seed, though, we called that game the Westfield game.
Yeah.
They're the number 2 seed. They actually beat Whalen in the regular season. But again, that strength of schedule for Whalen helped put them over the edge with some wins against Needham, against Natick, Division I teams that are having outstanding years, still in the playoffs in Division I. Whalen beating them gave them the edge to get that number 1 seed at the last week of the season and edge out Westfield.
And also their consistent dominance. They rarely dropped a set in the games they should be winning. They usually would sweep teams, and that would help their margin of victory as well. I'm sure it was very close to 3. I'm sure it was in the 2.5s, 2.6s.
Yeah, it was close.
So,
but
it up there, that can also really help you.
Yeah, I think for Whalen also, putting Westfield and Milford on the same side in the semis. Westfield beat Whalen in 5 sets, and Whalen beat Milford in 5 sets. So again.
No. Westfield and Milford are on the same side. Milford's on our side.
You're right.
We're gonna have to.
You're right. We're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to go against Milford, who we took to 5 sets. You're right, Nathan.
Yeah. So and Milford also a very battle-tested team. They're 12-7, and they have more losses than most of the teams near the top, and so they're very battle-tested.
They're there because of their strength of schedule.
Yeah, exactly, and also their margin of victory. I'm sure all their losses are 1-set losses. I mean, wins and losses would, believe it or not. I mean, besides giving you a guaranteed spot in the tournament if you're 500, they don't really matter at all. What matters is your margin of victory and who you play. And
exactly.
There are teams that can be probably, I believe. Once you hit the minimum, you can get in. Like there's Wakefield at 5-15. They're in this tournament. I mean, they lost early, but you get a spot based on your margin and who you play.
And who you
a team
play.
like Milford losing by 1 set every time, like to us, only dropping 1 set against us and then getting a huge boost in single seven. That can help you a lot.
I remember looking at the schedule when it first came out and thinking Coach George is crazy. I mean, who he was playing, he played every best team in the state was on Wayland's schedule.
Yeah, and they came out of it 19-2, and a very impressive job the Warriors did after just one loss at the beginning to who did they lose to in the first game?
Newton North?
Yeah, to Newton North.
And Newton North, I think, is
they kind of fell down a little bit, but early on they were primed to be one of the best teams. And it was the first game as well.
Yeah.
And then Wayland went and upset Natick, who's a 3 seed in Division 1. They could easily be Division 1 champs.
Yeah. So their losses, I know they beat Needham though, the number 1 seed.
They beat Needham. They did? Yeah, so they beat the best in Division 1.
Yes, they beat Needham. They beat Brookline. They beat Natick.
Yeah, so they beat 1, 2, and 3 in Division 1.
And Chelmsford.
Yes, you could argue if this was an all-state tournament, Wayland would have a chance to win that as well.
Absolutely.
In fact, if their draw is better, they could avoid Westfield and have maybe a better chance. Who even knows? But yeah, Wayland definitely expected to make that final, and then once you get to the final, it's whatever happens.
Absolutely.
Happens.
I'd even say the Final Four in high school sports. The Final Four, everybody's good.
Yeah, but I feel like I guess Milford took us 5 sets. We have to respect them.
Yes.
Yeah. Milford did take us 5 sets, but I feel like the Warriors will have adjustments they can make, and they should be able to handle Milford. And Westfield, we should be able to adjust, and we can win that game for sure.
I believe so.
It actually wasn't super close. I mean, we won a set, and the 4th set was super close because we won 8 points at the end when they probably mentally were out of it. But I think there's a lot of changes we can make to make that a really good match. And it's also the state finals at that point. So yeah, and like you said, no one gets to the Final Four by accident. And
Still got to get there. Still got to get there.
Wayland currently trying to just put away this 17 seed and get to that quarterfinal. And so this is the second to last game here at the Dome, as the next one will be here later this week, I would assume.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, as
be Thursday or Friday, I believe, as the other match. They'll see the winner of Longmeadow versus Pioneer Valley Christian Academy, which is also happening tonight at 5 o'clock. So both teams will be played tonight. So I imagine we're going to see the game on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, and I imagine Coach George, if they can get out of here quickly, is going to have his eyes glued on that TV watching that match. As
absolutely,
those teams, both very respectable teams, and neither has dropped a set in their opening round, so they're going to come to fight for sure. As Greater Lowell off to a good start in the second set.
Yeah,
as they lead at 4-3.
Oh, we're getting he's a freshman chant. How about that, huh?
Yep, as freshman VK Sokun serving here for libero. And Buchenwala, and now Walsh will float it, and Sokun saves it. And the kill for Eli Rivera, and Greater Lowell feeling it early in the second set as they have a 2-point lead, their first overall lead of the match. As Sokun serve into the corner, they keep serving it in that same spot, and Smith will give Greater Lowell another chance here. And that one is blocked. A beautiful job by the Warriors as Joel De La Cruz couldn't kill it that time. As now the crowd is starting to fill up, and I'm surprised to see so many people. I'm going to be honest with the game. I mean, this has shown to be a good game.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect people would even show with the expectations of this game, but here's basically a full bleachers.
Like I said, they want to be here.
Just skims that net and gets it over. And that time De La Cruz floated it, and Smith
just off his hand.
Error there into the net. It's 6-4. I wonder at what point would Coach George use a timeout. I wonder if he wants to not use one and try to see if he can let his players figure it out themselves. I know that's something that
as a coach that makes me nervous.
As there's a kill for the Warriors to get back within one and get that side out. As Engelhardt, it looks like he's goofing around a little bit with that Greater Lowell side. I saw
Dylan
him laughing and smiling. And an ace there as that one just caroms off the net and lands.
That was you don't plan that one. That one just happened.
Yep, so Smith will try to get a slightly cleaner ace, although he has 2 already now with that one. And it's 6-all. He tries to put the Warriors back in front.
Okay.
And that one, a service error that we could have had last point, and now it's 7-6. Greater Lowell so far hanging in during the early stages of the second set. The Warriors, if you're just joining us, won the first set comfortably, 25-15. And now O'Donnell with a beautiful, beautiful fake there to get the ball over. And it's 7-7.
Yeah, we made a mistake.
And
there.
and earlier we were talking about Wayland's first loss. That was to Brookline, and I believe Brookline's second in Division 1? So they didn't beat the number 2 team in Division 1, but they have beaten the 1 seed, the 3 seed. And they didn't lose to Newton North. They did not.
Yeah, so that their only losses are to both number 2 seeds in both Division 1 and Division 2.
Yep. And they've done a great job here keeping the dominance. They did take Newton North 5 sets, so that's
what I was thinking. Yeah, all right, it was a close.
Yeah, they went so easy to mistake in that. As we have 8 apiece here in the second set. Is the coaching staff up and active for Greater Lowell? Engelhardt serve. As that kill is deflected. Walsh off the hands of Sokun, and now they'll set it. Sokun puts it over. Buchenwald will bump it. And Walsh.
There we go.
Kill.
Nice. Coming right at us. I love that.
In this set. And now Dylan ready to serve again. Walsh tries to kill it again, but that one goes long. But a good job by Lowell to hang in there early after dropping that first set by 10 points.
I know. I mean, 9-9. Wouldn't have thought that.
Kaden Sisserdone with the serve. And Bell with another kill to add to that record.
Yeah.
And a loud one.
You can't stop that. Hopefully our camera extraordinaire, Natalie O'Neill, got that.
Although it might have even been too fast for that.
Yeah.
It's 10-9 here, Warriors lead. Now O'Donnell with a looping serve. Will set it up and not doing nothing to the Warriors. And Bell thought he was going to slam it for a second. And he'll slam it now.
There it is. Like to give a shout out to our crew today. We have on the cameras, we have Natalie O'Neill and Damian Sedoya. And in the box, we have John Melander, along with you.
Yep, a very young cast besides me. It's 11-9. And
just a miss.
Service error there, and I don't know if that was the most sportsmanlike chanting like that right before he's about to serve, but it is what it is. And you wonder if the Warriors will take that personal and then blow Greater Lowell out a bit. Because it's 11-10 here. They're very much in it right now. Now off the hands and another kill. As he's making himself present right now.
Absolutely.
And now
As
it's
you
his
talked
turn to
about.
serve and
Yeah.
try to. This.
Stands are starting to fill up, which is great to see.
He's done a great job shutting this team down.
How high that
Another service error as he's really wanted to turn up.
I know that ball was 30 feet in the air.
Sokin serves in front of us on the opposite side and a bit too low. So he'll give the serve right back to Wayland. Mason Lee going to serve as it's 13-11 in the second set. That one just clears the net, and it's a beautiful ace.
Absolutely. That is so tough when that ball is coming off that so low. It is hard to return.
Yeah, and a bit of speed too. Not the fastest, but pretty quick. It was like a dart. That one a bit more looping.
Yeah,
and
but still
ace.
Works.
Yeah,
that one floated. That one floated a little bit.
Floated. He's changing up what he does, and it's really hard to adjust to. Timeout, Greater Lowell, as they call their first timeout, as they're more in this set than the last one.
Absolutely.
But those two aces from Mason Lee really just made a difference, as Greater Lowell was hanging in there for a while. It was 9-9, and they had it at 13-11 just a second ago, but Lee able to give the Warriors back-to-back points.
Yeah, still only a 4-point game, so Greater Lowell's hanging in there.
But as you saw in that game with Westfield, 4 is a ton because it's very hard to score on your serve. But in this game, I'm noticing Wayland doing a good job finding those points.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's the difference, I feel like.
A little bit different
when Greater
from the
Lowell
Westfield
seems
game.
to get their serve, they can't do too much with it as much as Wayland can do. Yeah, and in the Westfield game, it felt like both teams had a lot of trouble scoring on their serve. So that the biggest difference in a game like this versus a game like that.
Yeah.
Lee will look to score on his serve again. He's got 2 aces, and that one into the corner with a little bit of curve. And Lee tried to dig it, but it was just too far away.
We got to ask the guys that we talked to this week about what does it mean about Finn setting the state record, and they just talked about how they love playing with him. They love his energy. It doesn't matter what, not practice, game, whatever they're doing.
As a rare point on their serve for Greater Lowell.
Yeah.
And they cut it back to 2.
But again, just how Finn elevates everybody around him. And it meant to everybody for him to, set that record, and they were all part of it.
3 straight now.
Yeah, that 4-point lead you talked about, it just kind of went away.
Vanished thin as Eli Rivera, the sophomore, with a looping serve into the corner and an ace. 4 straight for Greater Lowell, and they've tied it up. And this is a very young team, so no matter what happens today, today they're kind of playing with house money, but no matter what happens today, it's a very young team. They only have 2 seniors, and the seniors are doing a lot, but it seems like the core of their team is their youngest players. So
Definitely sounds like it, and I love that. He's a freshman chant. Whenever you hear that.
that one towards us, and Wayland with another point. That he's a freshman chant can be humbling.
Absolutely.
You just get edged out, and then you learn they're 2 or 3 years younger than you. As Wayland refusing to give up the lead. Will Conley now back into serve.
But again, Wayland's pretty young too. 3 seniors really on this team.
Yeah, but Wayland's more rotating. They have everyone.
They do.
So
they
every year the future's bright for us. I feel like lately.
They just reload. They reload.
Exactly.
Can this be the year they bring it all the way home though?
Yeah.
That's what's missing.
Yeah. They're poised to make another run next year, but we'd love to see it now. I know I would. It's my last year. Kill for Greater Lowell, and they're having a ton of fun. Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You're right in the second set. I'm very impressed by the composure they've held.
Yeah.
The most dangerous team is a team that has absolutely nothing to lose.
Absolutely. If they make it that far, they post these game on NHFS. We'll have to talk to them, see if we can get you on the mic with those guys for the finals. You know?
Yeah, and the semis, I believe.
Yeah, in the semis, I believe.
We don't have the rights
NFHS.
to that.
Yeah, we won't have the rights to that, so it's going to go to them. People pay for it. It's actually a great service. I love watching stuff on there.
As they're going to set it up. And yeah, they do a great job with football, volleyball.
Yeah.
I remember I had to watch my sophomore year. I had to watch the state finals on NFHS because nobody but the seniors could go. We had finals the next day.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it was a bad time.
And that was the tough one. That was the dreaded reverse sweep game.
Yeah.
I had a lazy eye on it. It was hard to watch. But 1916, and Wayland blocks it out of bounds. So Greater Lowell staying in this, but it's going to be hard to actually steal this set. But we'll see what they can do.
Well, you don't have to worry about finals this year. You are done on Friday night, Nathan. You are done here at Wayland High School.
Yep. They set it and
oh my
very fast
God.
kill, and I think that deflection just saved us.
That ball was coming right at us.
It is 20-17 here in the second set. And now Wayland will try to put a lid on it as Dylan Engelhardt gets ready to serve.
Yeah.
Ooh, a nice serve to the side by Dylan. And a block by Walsh just toes the line, and a kill with accuracy. Now you hear the bench getting as loud as they've gone all set. I mean, Greater Lowell has been louder as they've brought the energy.
Here comes Dylan with the serve.
Great block.
Well, it keeps it going, though. And that's in.
Yep, and you see the look on the junior Tyson Yuck-Chin's face. He was so happy with himself that he was able to block Bell, and then next thing you know, it's coming right back at him.
Coming right back at him.
Right after the point, he's like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Good rally there. Good rally.
Great rally, and that's what Wayland does. It's
Dylan, I love that serve.
A near ace there, but it's put over, and Wayland with a great chance.
And Zach O'Donnell.
Kill. O'Donnell usually with the assists, but there he just knocks it down.
He got the kill there.
You hear Simon Cumber, one of the juniors, probably a leader, saying reset, 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 trying to calm his team down, trying to help them pull off now what would be kind of a miraculous second set comeback here.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's all you can do. I mean, this is a very tough team. You have to give them a lot of credit. They've really hung in this set, and they were just tied up a little bit ago.
15-15, yeah.
Yep. And now it's 23-17 as the Warriors have put together an 8-2 run. They haven't needed a timeout. The only breaks they've gotten are the two Greater Lowell timeouts. Is that their final one in this set? Coach George has let them figure it out themselves, and I mean, it's worked. And that's something you like to see as a coach.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
If you can, don't use those timeouts.
Of course. And then as a coach, it's always, how do you come out as a team after the timeout?
Yeah, exactly. As Engelhardt will serve, and he serves it towards us in the corner. And that one is blocked.
A little miscommunication there, but they got it.
Save it. And a mistake there will give Wayland 7 set points.
Yeah.
As the coach for Greater Lowell was upset for a sec, but then something that Walsh said calmed him down. He said, oh, okay.
I'll tell you.
You know Wayland's going to be honest.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, we've talked about this at our last broadcast here, how Coach George just talks about integrity the whole entire time. And if you mess up or if you make a mistake and the refs don't see it, go up and tell the ref, hey, guess what? I did touch that or whatever. I did commit a foul. It should be their point.
And most of, if not all the players, all do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They really do it. And in the biggest moments, too. 24-18 right now. And yeah, we'll talk about one of those moments in a sec as Wayland puts away that set with a kill. And they have a 2-set lead now as they take it 25-18.
Yeah, so here we go into our third set. As they have a brief break here.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Yeah. So I want to congratulate you, Nathan, on graduating on Friday night. Tonight is Senior Awards. You are getting the WACAM Award and received the WACAM Scholarship. What does it mean to you that you've been in this class now? This is your first real year in the class, but you've always been helping out whenever you can. So, what does it mean?
I mean, it means a lot, Coach. It's been a great opportunity for me to work with so many different people in so many different roles. I mean, I've got to try my hand at producing. I've got to try my hand at filming, although that wasn't really for me. And I've had the chance to get the mic and do so many different games. I mean, I wouldn't have even seen myself doing volleyball and really following that. And here I am doing a playoff game and hoping to call them through the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more. Can you talk about, I think one of the highlights that you had this year was calling a game at Polar Park for the Wayland High School baseball team. That was, what a great opportunity for you, for us, for the team. But was that one of your highlights of the year?
Absolutely. It was very special getting to see and call a game in the away broadcasters booth where real broadcasters go and have a beautiful view of the park. And call what was a very good game, and I want to thank Coach Fay and Wayland Baseball and also Lincoln Sudbury Baseball for that opportunity, for booking that, and it was great.
Speaking about that, I'm still looking for that final. You owe me the final on the Polar Park.
Yep, I do. I have it in my phone. I just have to figure out how to upload it.
He's got to upload it.
You guys can watch a 12-minute highlight video of our game. We'll upload that. That's what I made. And there's also a hype video, which is already out.
It's not out yet. Coming out soon. But, again, check out waycam.tv to see that Polar Park game and Nathan on the mic calling the game.
Waycam TV on YouTube as well.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll get you there.
All right, let's go back. Here we go. Third set.
Yeah, third set as Wayland going to try to put it away and continue their unbeaten set streak in the postseason. As they already took care of Pioneer Charter School's science in straight sets, and now they look to do the same to Greater Lowell. Although Greater Lowell has put up more of a fight than the last team.
Yeah, how many Pioneer schools are there? I feel like we just faced a Pioneer, and then there's another Pioneer school happening right now at 5 o'clock. They're starting pretty soon. Yeah,
so we already beat one Pioneer school, and in the 8-9 game, Pioneer Valley Christian Academy, who we could see next round, is playing their round of 16 game. They're slight underdogs, but that's an 8-9 game. Anything can happen. And so we'll see which of those teams we face next round, but the Warriors got to put this one away first in the third set. That one a little bit of a closer set, but Wayland, when it mattered, was able to pull away. Nice. An awkward pass there from Bell kind of threw things off there, and Greater Lowell able to earn the third set's opening point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a confidence boost for Greater Lowell to get that first point.
Caden Sissenthone will serve it at Buchenwaller's hands, and great kill there, kind of calmed things down for the Warriors. Now Zach O'Donnell set to serve. Greater Lowell, like I said, no matter what seems to happen, they kind of respond really well. They kind of approach it all, and look at them. They're having a great time here in this game.
They don't want their season to end. Why can't they be the Cinderella story of Division II volleyball 2026?
Yeah, and now they just hope to just put together a good set, play some good volleyball, and seems like they definitely have had a game they can be proud of here, at least so far, and I don't see how that could change. Buchenwalder with a nice pass, and Smith just puts it over. The block from Smith was out of bounds. I think Smith thought he cleared it. He wasn't.
I thought, yeah.
He looked back.
He thought it was in. He thought he got the point.
As we're lucky, as in this playoff run, we're lucky to have a line judge, and Wayland kind of gets the karma they deserve there. As a fan was shouting during the serve, that's really not something you should do. Although it's something that in the state, when you get to the state semis and the state finals, every team seems to do it. I noticed that.
Yeah.
If you go, it's not something that should happen, but it's something that will happen in the later rounds.
Okay, all right.
Explosion from Greater Lowell.
I know.
In this third set.
Hey, you don't see that much as somebody blocks a Finn Bell.
Yep, as we saw one earlier, and then he got right back and slammed it down on Greater Lowell.
Yeah, absolutely.
5-1 Greater Lowell to open his third set after Whalen won the first two.
Oh, man.
Mistake there from Walsh. Makes it 6-1.
All right, is Coach doing it? Is Coach doing it?
Is he going to call it? He is going to call
it. He is.
The first of the game. And smiles on every player's faces. And the coaches are enjoying it too. I mean, coming back from a 2-0 deficit is going to be nearly impossible, but they're certainly doing their best here. And
absolutely.
They're off to
a great
start in this third set.
Yeah, in the third set. It's
Billings going to have to just regroup and chip away at this. Although they have made a lot of runs where they go 4 or 5 straight without yielding their serve.
Yeah. All right, like I talked about, how do you come out of a timeout? That's the telling tale of a good team.
Is that Coach George's first time out of the match? And immediately, they set up a kill for Finn
there
Bell.
it is.
Whalen with an immediate side out.
Yeah.
Now Bell going to serve. Let's see what kind of serve we get.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't have quite the height on this side.
On the third.
Wow.
That one skims the net and nearly ace. Greater Lowell with a beautiful kill to that far corner. It's 7-2. Greater Lowell doing a great job getting another side out.
I know.
And I mean, if they can keep doing that, they'd have the set 5 usually a lot, but Whalen should be capable. As Buchenwala just put it over, and he gives Greater Lowell a great chance. And they take advantage.
Okay.
As Eli Rivera with the kill makes it 8-2.
Not the way we wanted to come out of a timeout.
No, not the way you wanted to come out. I mean, a great first point, but after that, rough start. As Lee will set it. Bell with a nice
No, what a touch. What a touch.
Everyone waiting for that 90-mile-per-hour kill, and then it's just a nice little
dump with
dumps it over.
Yeah.
As Lee's serve is a great one to the back line, and the double block deflects it. O'Donnell will set Engelhardt. On the other end, a nice job by Smith saving that and then putting it over. O'Donnell unable to save it.
What an effort by Zach O'Donnell there to almost keep that ball in play.
Greater Lowell has it at 9-3 as they've stayed in this game. They're in a set, and that serve goes wide. I mean, I know you're up 6, but when you're a 17 seed facing a 1 seed, what do you need? You need a lot of. You probably need to get a bit riskier on your shots. You want to turn up the noise, and if you miss a lot, it is what it is. And if you don't miss a lot, then you're a better team. So you just got to kind of go for those kinds of shots. I know in tennis when you see top guys going against lower ranked guys, they really get super aggressive. And they're trying to force errors, and I mean, it's kind of what Greater Lowell is doing, and they're outplaying Whalen right now. They're up
great analogy, Nathan. The tennis and everything else.
Say that again?
You made a great analogy there.
Yeah.
That was straight up.
And speaking of tennis, boys tennis currently in the MIAA.
Oh
no! As one of the Greater Lowell players is going to take a tumble. As you really respect the effort and good. There's a smile on his face. He's okay.
Oh, he's back in. He's good to go.
You got to give a lot of credit to him. He really went for that. You don't need to go all the way out there, but A great kill from the Warriors sent him into the stands. Everyone having a laugh about it now on both sides. Glad to see he's okay, because that could have been really bad. Now Buchenwald going to serve, and maybe he'll get us going as we trail 10-5. And
that's out.
Buchenwald tried to dive and save it, but it was out of bounds. He covered the area that was inbound, so there we go. And, and someone was honest. Someone must have touched the net or something. So Greater Lowell the point, making it 11-5. O'Donnell up to Bell. Bell.
Oh. I have no. Do you know what the call was there?
Maybe a double tap. I'm not sure.
Anyways, it's Whalen's favor.
It's 11-6. Yeah, Whalen getting it right back.
Gonna get that 5.
Set as they try to put this away in straight sets. I'm impressed. We're getting from the early to the middle stage of the set. And they're still up 6. I wonder at what point does Coach George decide to use that last timeout? I mean, there's a long way to go, so he's probably not going to use it for a while. But it's kind of hard to decide. There's another service over there, and you really can't afford those. You want to hold it. You want to hold if you want to hold your lead.
Yeah, but again, I think that's what you talked about earlier. That Greater Lowell's going for some of those, kill shots. Some of those. Putting a little extra effort in it, hopefully that they can come out of here with a win.
Yeah, and Whalen,
they got to take chances. They got to take chances. As 17
seed, you got to take every chance.
Absolutely.
The moment you let your foot off the gas, you're just going to get overpowered. So you just have to go for it, just to stick with it. As that one is hit to the ref, and Whalen all over the place. This is a nightmare right now in the second set. They don't look very good right now, and it's 14-7. Right now, I almost feel like Whalen is kind of doing this to himself in a way.
Oh, my God. What a shot. Caught the corner.
That was just Greater Lowell. And it's 15-7. Coach George calling his final timeout, and he's very calm.
Yeah. Again, get the team calmed down. There's still a lot of volleyball left.
Yep, as Whalen, worst case scenario would probably be if they have to go to that next set and keep playing. You really don't want to drop a set here and show all the other teams that you dropped a set and that you might not be at your best. It's not
absolutely
not something you want to show, as all the top teams so far have not dropped a set yet. The only 3-1 game in the last round was between Norden and Springfield High School. And Norden's all the way down there on that. I don't even know what seed they are. I'm trying to find them. Yeah, Norden down on that 21 line. So you see, the better team has been winning comfortably.
Absolutely.
Westfield took care of business of Wakefield in that first round. Westfield already is onto the quarters, it looks like. But Westfield did drop a set to Springfield International Charter School. So Westfield dropped a set, so if we drop a set,
absolutely, yeah,
it's reasonable. I mean, anything can happen in a game. Teams can play poorly for a set. As the service error there, to get Whalen back within 8, but they're going to need to get a bit closer before Westfield, or before Greater Lowell gets to around 20 or 21, or it's going to be really hard, and there's not going to be much margin for mistakes. As we started with Bell serving. Bell serves it wide.
All right. Coach George is up. He's giving Finn a high five.
He's laughing at him.
I know.
He's fooling around. It's okay, buddy. And you wonder if they've at all started to think about that fourth set yet.
Yeah.
As Smith
goes out again,
and it's almost looking like you're going to have to think about that fourth set.
Coach George usually sits. So to see him standing right now, he wants to put some pressure on these guys. He doesn't like the way this is going. No.
I mean, this isn't. I don't like what I'm seeing right now, mainly because they are under a little bit of pressure. You want to see them play calm because they're going to be in a lot of pressure situations. This is definitely one of them. They don't have to win this set, but I'd really like to see them play it strong. As the service error there, and that's the only way Whalen's been scoring lately.
I know.
19-9, and we'll see if they can get some points on their serves now.
Oh, good save by Dylan.
Whalen with back-to-back points, and Greater Lowell very upset. And
Yeah, they're contesting that point.
they should stop contesting it because we give them points on our, and we're honest, and not a lot of teams do that. I feel like when you play a team that's going to admit that when they were wrong, you shouldn't argue.
Absolutely. I did ask Coach George that when he was in our interviews this week. And I said, I know you guys do it. And he talked about how they just did it last week too. I said, how often do you see that from other teams? And he said, very rarely, but sometimes they see it when the teams now respect it because Whalen's done it. They'll do it back.
Yeah, and I like that a lot, to see a team be honest because the other team is honest.
Fell right in front of Finn.
Yeah, and that was a good point by Greater Lowell. As they played well there.
Great placement.
Yeah, as Whalen was in that, and but they've been juggling the ball around a lot. And it's hard. Serve from Eli Rivera as they're just 5 points away now. And Engelhardt able to get a side out. Now Whalen getting a bit louder, trying to almost intimidate Greater Lowell. And there's no such thing as a bad ending, but I think if Whalen was able to win in straight sets now, that would leave a really sour taste in Greater Lowell's mouth. So
is that possible? I mean, to come down 9 points in volleyball?
I mean, it's definitely possible when you have a skill gap in our team to theirs, but a lot's going to have to happen. But I definitely think.
Greater Lowell's
could start beating themselves.
They're 4 points away from winning this set.
Yeah, as it's 21-11, and I'm not quite ready to let go on this set yet, but I'm sure. I wonder if Wayland is. We'll see right here, but it looks like they're serving this set away right now. As Buchenwald will pass it. I mean, and the best thing is you don't have to think about that. You can just play, as it's blocked. Bell with the
it's out.
Kill.
Okay.
I had to wait a second. It's 21-12. So.
All right, there's the start. There's the start.
Well, there's a side out, and look who's serving, Varun Buchenwald.
Yeah.
And against Westfield, Wayland found, but he had a couple of streaks where he would serve many times in a row, and he really.
I remember that.
He led them to their set that they did win. This time he serves it into the corner.
Heads up. Nathan protecting us here with the ball.
That one. As Whalen will get back-to-back points here. It's 21-13. As Buchenwald serve again into that same corner. And I wonder if that's their weakness. And
there we go. All right.
With a few points.
Here we go.
That's an ace there for Varun.
3 points now. Can they keep it going? And you talked about Varun, how he had those stretches against Westfield where he put 5, 6, 7 points away.
Yeah, and like 4 aces as well.
Right.
Almost all aces. As he had an ace there, and he's looking for another one. This time he serves it more up the middle.
Wow, Brendan Smith.
Bell just floats it over. And Lee to Bell. Whalen now with a chance.
Oh, he faked everybody out there.
Yeah, the dump of the day.
Yeah. Everybody thought he was going to assist Dylan, and he sent it over. Brendan Smith.
Just like that, an ounce of stress in Greater Lowell as this down to 6 now.
Varun's 4th, 5th point right now.
Yeah, and Greater Lowell hanging on to 2 timeouts, so they have a couple of chances to slow it down. 3 for Varun.
Mason Lee.
As Bell off the hands of Greater Lowell, and it's 5 straight.
I don't want to get too excited, Nathan. I don't want to get too excited, but can we see a 9-point deficit disappear.
Actually, it was 10. It
was
was 21-11.
You're right.
Whalen
You're right.
got the side out.
That's right. You're right.
Buchenwald scored 4 straight on his serve, and can it continue? He's already done his job on the serve, but can he add to it? That one now to the left side.
He does it.
And casually knocks it down, and Wayland within 4. Timeout, Greater Lowell, their first.
I mean,
Just like that, they're staring up at their season as they lead, but it's very unstable, as you can see. And this
momentum shifted right there.
Yeah, this kind of thing not always possible in the top 10 or so, but when you have a gap of 1 to 17, there's always a chance. And this is also a younger team, so they might have not felt these pressure moments before, and all of a sudden, all it takes is a few, and all of a sudden it gets loud, and now they're feeling it. They had to go to timeout. This is the first time in a while that I've seen them not really smiling. And I mean, there's a couple of them smiling, but these smiles are turned from happiness to a lot more nervousness.
Yeah.
I've noticed. So I'm sure some of them are calm, but when you take the fun out, we see what happens. So
Whalen's got that eye of the tiger look, especially by Varun right here, who's right in front of us. He's getting ready.
Yeah, I wonder if he can hear us right now.
No, he's got us blocked out.
21-17. Serving again. Serves it up the middle.
And there it is.
And I noticed something. Buchenwald now kind of taking a lot off his serve, and I think that's because Whalen now is betting on themselves to actually win the points instead of needing that extra chance of an ace. He does not want Buchenwald to make an error here on his serve. He wants him to keep serving this, keep the pressure on. So that went a bit faster, though. As a nice dig from Smith. O'Donnell just keeps it in play, and then Smith will put it over. Greater Lowell with a chance.
No!
Completely mess it up.
And like that, we're 2 points away from a tie.
An 8-0 run, and Greater Lowell still has 1 timeout in their pocket. And they're going to call it. No, they're not. They're going to make a sub. I'm guessing they're going to have it in their pocket until maybe 21, 22.
Yeah. In the studio, cue up that Eye of the Tiger music, because Varun has it.
I mean, he has a knack for these serving streaks.
I know.
As he puts it into the left corner, and that one almost missed. But Whalen able to keep it up. O'Donnell, Smith,
calling it, and
Bell with another kill.
Oh!
Can they get it over? They can. A great shot. And now Bell.
Oh, and the touch, and the touch. He goes from that, what'd you say, 90-mile-an-hour kill to the touch.
Exactly. Goes from the fastball to the changeup.
Yeah.
It's a lot like baseball in that sense. Just like
9
that.
points. 9 points by Varun.
Yep, 8 for Varun, 9 for Wayland, and he serves right here to tie this game, or this set. Lee, up to Bell. Bell is blocked, and finally,
Okay, all right.
finally, Greater Lowell able
right.
to put the fire out, at least for now, as they keep their 2-point lead at 22-20 and end a 9-point streak for the Warriors. Buchenwald is serving for 8 of them. And unlike last time, only 1 ace. It was just Whalen getting points and him putting those serves in play. So now it'll be Aiden Sam, the senior, trying to make this not his last ever set.
Absolutely, right? Put it in the senior's hands.
That one goes wide, and Cadenham pleading with the ref for something, but whatever he asked for, he's not going to get.
Right.
22-21 as Whalen needs 1 more point on their serves to get to erase that Greater Lowell advantage that was once 10. As Engelhart up to Walsh and O'Donnell. That caused an error as that kind of messed with the Warriors. So impressive job from Greater Lowell to stay composed a bit. Stay in the set, although there's no smiles right now, not a lot of noise. And all set, you've seen a different version of them, and you can see the pressure might be getting them to them a bit. But we'll see how they play. As Bell tried to kill it but couldn't. Great dig.
Out.
That one almost a perfect shot, and that would have been a crazy shot that kind of would have clinched the set. It would have given them a really good chance at taking it, but no. And now the Warriors within one as O'Donnell will serve at 22-23. That one just clears the net.
Oh,
Walked into the ground, and Greater Lowell with 2 set points. As Whalen going to try to get that side out, but first, Caden Hem with a chance to put it away himself. Bell will knock it down, and Whalen fights off the first one. Now Bell is serving, and I wonder, Coach, what is
remind me, Nathan. We got to win by 2 here, right?
Yeah, we've got to win by 2. So this point would be a pretty big deal. As it would force Whalen to not actually have to win on their serve to keep it alive.
Oh boy! Thought that ball got away from him.
Gets it in. Buchenwald with a block.
There it is.
So first Buchenwald serves Whalen back into it, and then he blocks it to keep this set alive, and we're at 24 all.
All right, and the ball is in your number 1 player's hands to finish off here at 2 points.
Well, now the pressure's off. They got nothing to lose again. They've already lost it. Bell. Yeah, now we'll see. Let's see what happens.
See that smile on Coach George's face? I mean, that's what a serve.
Greater Lowell has a timeout if they want to use it.
And there it is. There it is, Nathan. All right.
They're going to try to ice Finn Bell, and I don't know if it's going to affect them, but I think it's a good idea, as maybe Greater Lowell will realize that the lead they had is gone. So at this point, they're just playing with house money again.
Yeah.
I mean, this is another. They can just do your best and play and try to keep your season alive here.
Absolutely.
As you have to give them a ton of credit, and no matter what happens, a very young team, they will, without a doubt, be back.
Whalen did see them last year in the playoffs.
And how'd that go? Did we sweep them?
Rio.
Well, this definitely a better version of this team.
I agree.
They've really pushed the Warriors and nearly stole this third set, but it looks like they're going to try to put it away here, as they have their first match point here. As Bell serving for the match here. Trying to put it away.
All right. Coach giving one last direction to his team. No!
Nearly a service error, but it just clears the net.
Sir?
Up to Buchenwald. Can he put the lights out? No.
What?
A lot
Mason?
of around,
Brennan back
Smith
over.
Puts it over. Greater Lowell with the kill. What great composure from the
sophomore. We got extra volleyball here.
Yep, great composure from Eli Rivera to keep it at 25 all and get the side out they needed to keep it alive.
Yeah.
And now who will have the chance to clinch this third set next?
Oh, what a dive.
O'Donnell nearly fooled everyone. But someone on Greater Lowell touched the net, and Whalen going to have a second match point.
Okay, who's coming? Who's coming? All right, Mason Lee has the ball to win.
Yep, Mason Lee serving as Greater Lowell for a while looked like they were going to take this set. It was 21-11. And right now they're going to stay alive after the service error. Both teams have had 2 chances to put the set away.
Absolutely.
Greater Lowell had it at 24-22. Whalen's had it a couple of times. But Whalen really clutched when they needed a side out to keep it alive.
The crowd is quiet.
Double blocked, and here comes Greater Lowell again.
Great talk. All right.
Engelhardt knocks it down, and now Whalen with their third chance to put this one away.
Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball here? Connolly.
Yeah, they're going to sub Will Conley in for Smith, the serving specialist, as they like to call him.
Yeah.
He's going to, and the junior's going to try to put it away right here. Greater Lowell led this third set 21-11. But now as Conley serves, Wayland able to keep that one alive. Buchenwald nearly ended it.
There it is.
Engelhardt knocks it down, and Wayland able to complete a great comeback in that third set and win it 28-26. I'm here with Dylan Engelhardt. Dylan, how does it feel to win in that fashion, coming back from a team that got really loud in the middle of that third set?
Yeah, no, that third set definitely got intense, and I'm just glad we came together. Sorry for stealing your mic. Glad we came together and pulled through.
With Varun Buchenwald, who gave the Warriors 8 straight points on his serve at the end. You seem to have a knack for those serving moments, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we go through like hours and hours of reps in practice with like elite coaching, so it's like pretty easy to get like a really good serve on this team.
What does the comeback for the Warriors from down 21-11 say about this team and about what they can do?
I think it just really shows our ability to put behind like any bad points that we've had, in that case that entire like first half of the set, and we just play the points that are in front of us with our resilience, and we can get through anything.
Thank you, Varun. Good luck in the next round.
What a great game. Greater Lowell, give them a lot of credit. They played tough volleyball. But in the end, that's what you want to see out of Wayland, being the number 1 seed, being down by 10 points and coming back and winning.
As the Warriors able to take care of business here, they improved to 20-2. Greater Lowell finishes their season at 16-6. They'll look to make a run back next year, but here the final score, 3-0. Wayland winning it 25-15, 25-18, 28-26. Your final. Wayland will advance to the quarterfinals, and they'll be back here later this week. I'll probably be there, as they will play either the number 8 seed Longmeadow or the number 9 seed Pioneer Valley Christian. One more time, I'm Nathan Hartunian.
I'm Coach P.
And we're signing off on Wayland Sports Broadcasting.